Well, good afternoon. .30. We're 30 miles away from the border with South Dakota. We're in southwest Minnesota. Is that really necessary there, Saab? We're on I-90, still on our trip out to Everett, Washington from Vermont. Or from Connecticut. So Wednesday, we picked up our load in Avon, Connecticut. We ended the day in Newburgh, New York. Thursday, we got to Marengo, Ohio, off of I-71. Friday, we made our way up around the south side of Indianapolis up to Iowa 80 on Friday. And it isn't the Z-Man. How you doing, sir? And Saturday, we got up to headquarters. Unfortunately, a bit too late. Now, if I had gotten up to headquarters in Grand Meadow, Minnesota, just around 8 a.m., I could have got a truck inspection done, and I probably could have left on Sunday. But I didn't get there on time, so nothing I can do about that. Permits had me stuck at 55 miles an hour. Connecticut, New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Indiana, I was stuck at 55 miles an hour. Illinois, I could do 5 miles below posted speed limit for trucks. So for the most of the way, I did about 65 in Illinois. And of course, my annual permit and my permit in Minnesota lets me do full speed, so we're doing full speed. We go a maximum of 70 miles an hour. So from company headquarters, except for one little detour here in Minnesota, you know, getting off of I-90 at mile marker 73, going up to Windham, then coming back down to Worthington. Besides that, basically everything else along the way is straight I-90 on into Washington, where we get on the 405, the I-5, and 529, I think, is where we're going to get off there in Everett, Washington. So a little bit north of Seattle. Right, well, besides It is going to be a little bit tight. Because unfortunately, permits, stopping by headquarters to get a truck inspection done. And apparently there's a few repairs that need to be done as well. So I did not leave headquarters until just about 12:30. This morning. So we're a little bit behind where we would like to be. I lost more than half a day Saturday. I lost the whole day Sunday. I had the time on the clock. I could have made it out there and have been waiting where I needed to be. The only thing, pardon me, the only thing, hey Mr. Katniss, how you doing, sir? The only thing that would hold me up, and it still has the potential to hold me up, is going into Wyoming. So tomorrow, I'm probably only going to get to Plankinton today. I would like to get to Murdo today, and I have the time before I have to park because I can only drive during the daylight hours. In South Dakota. I would like to make it all the way to Murdo, to the pilot there, but they do not have reserved parking, and there's what, 10 spots, 11 spots of parking at that truck stop. That Pilot Flying J there in Murdo. So it's hard enough when you're 12 foot wide to get a parking spot anyway. But we are going to do our best to make it down the road. So we got about another 100 miles to Mitchell. And Plankinton is about 20 miles beyond that. So just about 2 hours. A little bit less than 2 hours to Plankinton, where I parked on my way from Tacoma to Vermont. So it's not the best place to park, but it's going to be a lot easier parking in Plankinton at that little truck stop there. Then I believe, so just about 6:30-ish tomorrow morning, I can hit the road. Then we'll make our way over to, hey Helen, how are you doing? Like I said, we'll make it over to Rapid City. I'll stop there. I'll do I'll request my Wyoming permit. And if I am lucky, they'll let me go up through Belforche, up to US 212, and take that over into Montana through the very northeast corner of Wyoming. Why did you hit your brakes? You were in front. All you do is accelerate. You would have stayed in front. Now, people. Like I said, if I can go through 212, that'll cut off several, I don't know, 80, 90 miles. Something like that. At least an hour of time will be saved if I can be on the 212. You know, if I can do that, that'd be great. More than likely, they won't let me go that way. You know, so Montana, I can do what I want to do. But through this section here, you know, Rapid City to Billings, Montana, there aren't a whole lot of roads I can actually take. So. Like I said, 212 is preferable. Go up through Belforge, then Alzada, Broadus, Lame Deer, back over to the Little Bighorn. They're in near Crow Agency. Huawei, how you doing? Like I said, we got this big chunk of concrete that's going to Everett, Washington from Avon, Connecticut. So, but unfortunately, permits being what they are, we have to go a lot further distance than just 3,100 miles. We have to go a lot slower than full highway speed. So, you know, we're not exactly having a fun time. Just trying to make our way across, you know. Lane is closed. And we have to slow down, so. So we're going to do about 320 miles today. Roughly, that's about as far as we're going to be able to go. Unless I can find some place past Plankington. You know, if I can find a place past Plankington, South Dakota, I'm gonna go there, because as many miles as I can, pardon me, as many miles as I can do today, I need to do. And the next 2 days, Tuesday and Wednesday, I need to do the maximum amount of miles that I can do. Now, the furthest away that I can actually be from my delivery on Thursday morning at 9 a.m. is going to be Ellensburg, Washington. Pardon me. because that's roughly 2 hours away, 2.5. So, and I have to be there at 9 a.m. ready to lift off. So, we will get the advantage of going through 2 more time zones, so we're going to gain that hour of daylight. So we're in Central Time now. We're going to cross into Mountain, then we'll cross into Pacific. So that does help a little bit. Pardon me. But we will like I said, we gotta just try to maximize our day, because once again we're on a load that has time crunch. You know, there was a time crunch where there was a problem with the time coming from Athens, Georgia to San Diego. That was mostly dealing with curfew times near Fort Worth, Texas, and also near Las Cruces, New Mexico. And then just the time I needed to be to make my delivery before the day ended. So, I mean, fortunately, it wasn't anything that was too, I could drive at night, you know, I wasn't too wide, so, you know, I could do that. The next load was fairly easy from you know, from Long Beach, California, up to Elko, Nevada. Pretty easy. That was a 2-day run. Bam, no problem. And then Elko, I had to go up to Tacoma, which is about 750 miles. And then bebop all the way across the country as rapidly as I could. And then, like I said, did my reset. Got to spend the weekend here at headquarters for, you know, a little bit of repair and also a truck inspection. Oh, pardon me. So, you know, being that we have a crane appointment here in Everett, Washington. Man, excuse me. We just do not have a spare moment to do anything with. So, well, you know, some places are, some places aren't. I mean, like I said, you know, stopping in Mitchell would be kind of okay. Plankington, it's a little bit better guarantee of getting a parking spot there. See where I can get down the road from there. That's, you know, that's something I just gotta kind of push it. So, like I said, the only advantage I really have right now The only advantage I get right now is that I'm going west. The permits are letting me go full speed. Everything on the truck is working like it's supposed to. So as long as I can get to my delivery like 8:45 a.m., right where they need me to position for the crane, I'll be a-okay. You know, just the thing is, hello. Well, thank you very much for that quick check-in. I appreciate it. So, I mean, if I could get to Everett and park at the site overnight, that'd be perfect, but I don't think I'll be able to manage that. Because if I can get to Everett, Washington, I'll be okay. Where I need to be, strip off the chains and binders, get the straps and edge protectors off, and the OB blood. So just as long as I can, just maximize Tuesday and Wednesday, I'll make it where I need to go, so. So at the moment, I have 1,540 miles to go. So, another 84 miles here until I get to another, I said 25, I think, in Plankinton. So that'd be another 100 miles. Or that'd be 100 miles off of that. And then, like I said, Tuesday and Wednesday, if I can do if I can do 650 miles each of the 2 days, I'll be satisfied with that and make up the last little bit on Thursday morning, get right where I need to be. So it shouldn't be too hard to do that. Alright, just about to enter into South Dakota. Let's see here, this is going to be 359. There we go, good. We don't have to deal with the scale, it's closed. Thank goodness. Yeah, for the most part, Alright, scale is closed, so we don't have to deal with that. Oh, pardon me. That saves a few precious minutes. And I'll take every little shred that I can.
Crossing border, entering South Dakota.
Entering South Dakota. Alright, one more state is done. We have an annual permit for South Dakota, so we are not limited to a particular road. Wow. Westbound, right lane, bringing the road at the on-ramp. Yeah, we don't need to be dealing with that kind of nonsense. Like I said, we're just going to be trying to push as hard as I can, you know, each and every day. Okay. So today, we're not going to make a whole lot of progress in a route just a little over 300 miles, I think. I would prefer to do 400, but I will see where I can actually get to. You know, once I get to Plankington, South Dakota, I'll see, you know, I'll look at the GPS, see what is available for parking beyond that. There isn't a whole lot, so it's kind of pardon me. There isn't a whole lot along the way. I mean, so it's just a question of sundown is around 7 o'clock. It's just about 7 o'clock in you know, up here a little ways. So I can only drive during the daylight hours with this 12-foot wide load. So if I was only 10 foot 5 inches, 10 foot 6 inches, I could drive into the night. I would reserve a spot there in Rapid City. You know, reserve a parking spot and just drive into the night till I got there. So, you know, I would do that if I had if the permits would let it, but that's not going to happen. So we got to stop a bit short of that. Like I said, you know, we got basically 3 hours of driving that we can do, and we got just a little over an hour to Plankington, or to Mitchell, sorry, and about an hour and 20, hour and a half to Plankington. If we can, you know, like I said, once we get to Plankington, we will see what is what. Then, like I said, Tuesday, Plankington, I can make it all the way to Livingston. Fairly easy, I can make it to Livingston, Montana. Maybe even Missoula if I have an incredibly good day. Even up Missoula, but I can make it a little bit further than Livingston, you know, if needs be. Well, I probably could make it to Three Forks, Deer Lodge, you know, I could probably make it to there. And then from, like I said, from if I make it to Livingston, at least, I know I can make it to Ellensburg, Washington. In Ellensburg, Washington, it's basically 2 hours to my delivery, so you know I could easily make it there. Without too much problem. You know, the only issue is going to be the traffic as we come past Seattle. So I-90 a little bit, I-405, I-5, heading, you know, then once I got far enough past, you know, closer to Everett, it would smooth out a little bit, but that's probably going to be the biggest issue. I mean, and the only other spots that are going to be difficult will be going up the mountain into Butte, Montana, and also going up Snoqualmie. Those are really the only two places that are really going to truly slow me down. But if I can do more like 380 miles, that'd be a whole heck of a lot better. Because I would like to get to that TA on the west side of Snoqualmie. If I can do that before the end of the day on Wednesday, that would be even better. That gives me more time in the morning. Yeah, you saw that hanging out there, yet you just kept trying to speed up, didn't you? Lord. But we will do our best to get out there. So, since we're going to be in Washington, we'll probably be picking up another load in Tacoma, heading to who knows where. I just pray it's not down into California, because that would suck. And I wouldn't mind a nice long run down to Miami. If they could swing that, that'd be a nice drive. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, now hiring CNC machinists. 7,500 hiring bonus. North Sioux City, North Sioux Falls. Sorry. North Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Pardon me. And we are just coming into Sioux Falls. I've picked up here, I've delivered here, I've stayed here 7 or 8 times over the past, 5 years. It's just, it's not too bad. I mean, oh well. We'll get through. Like I said, we're going to try to get as far as we can today. When I stop tonight, I'm going to have some more. What do I do for? I'm going to have the rest of my my burrito / taco fixins. I'll have that again tonight. I mean, I had that last night for dinner. So I'll just finish all the the onion, green pepper, beans, the meat, cheese, and tortillas. You know, your standard, nondescript, you know, flour tortilla with stuff inside it. So we'll finish that off tonight. I may even make a little bit of chicken with it. Make a a grilled chicken, a little bit of spices. But we'll see. You know, it's just not a. I got a bit of beef. I think tomorrow I'll be making a, I'm going to make me a beef stew tomorrow. Put that in the old Instant Pot. Let that slow cook for 7-8 hours. You know, as we drive along. I would like an oven again to be able to cook some biscuits, but that just ain't happening. Lordy. Sioux Falls, north to Fargo, south to Sioux City, Iowa, and west out to Rapid City. So the only real major hang-up is going to be dealing with the permit in Wyoming. Now, supposedly, Wyoming's finally going to put it online so they can be ordered, you know, just with a click of a mouse. That'll make my job a little bit easier. If I don't stop, you know, I can just, you know, I don't have to go fill out a form to fax it in or send it by a PDF or whatever just to get it in, then answer a bunch of questions that are already on the permit request. You know, talking to a person. You know, it's like, if I could just do it and have it done online, bing bang boom, done, I'll be happy. You know, It'll make coming and going into Wyoming a whole lot easier and faster. Well, slightly. At the ports of entry, where's your IFTA sticker? Where's your registration? Blah 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 blah. Where are you going? What are you carrying? It's like Wyoming just loves its paperwork, so. But whatever. Alright, so we got a little under an hour to Mitchell, and 20 miles of that to Plankinton. And I'll see what, with the remaining 2 hours, well, almost 3 hours that I have left for the day, I'll see how far I can get. Rapid City from Plankinton is about 270 miles, which is just about 4 hours from Mitchell. If I had a little bit more time, an extra hour, well, it's not for the hours that I have on my clock, because once I do a 30-minute break, I have another 3 hours I can actually drive from that. But daylight going away, sun setting, that's what's limiting me today. I said, I'll just see what I can do, how far I can get. And then tomorrow morning at sunrise, around 6:20 maybe, something like that, 6:30, we can get up and go. We'll stop in Rapid City for our permits, blah, blah, blah. Repeating myself now, so there you go. Well, all right. Buffalo Ridge, South Dakota, the 1880 cowboy town. Right there on your, just passing it right now on the left-hand side. Yeah, lordy, lordy, lordy. Just a slow trek out to the west. A lot slower than I want it to be, but there you go. Like I said before, I got the first of 3 pieces on my truck. There's 2 other trucks coming, each one with a piece. I have the absolute base part of it, so Everything else hinges on me getting where I need to be on time. Now, hopefully I do not have a flat or any engine trouble or anything anywhere. Hopefully I do not get delayed for the weather. Hopefully Wyoming doesn't delay me too much. Hopefully they didn't start any new construction that's going to slow me down more than need be. But at the moment, once we got to Sioux Falls there, we are back on the same exact path we took when we came east last week. So, or the trip before the trip before this one. Holy mackerel. Alright. Like I said, I-90 basically all the way to Seattle. The 405, the I-5, north up to Everett. Then from there, make our delivery. And then who knows where we're going to go. More likely, we'll pick up at the port of Tacoma, most likely. We'll just have to see what happens. Rapid City, 328 miles. Like I said, I have the hours on my clock for the day. I just don't have the hours from the sunshine. Like I said, if the permit would have allowed, I would go all the way to Rapid City tonight. Oh well, that's pretty much the long and short of it, you know, so ain't nothing much more I can say or do or show anybody. But we're going to make the best that we can each and every day. So tomorrow I will get into Wyoming, then into Montana. Hopefully stopping in Livingston. Thursday, at a minimum, hopefully I'm getting to Ellensburg, Washington on Wednesday night. And then Thursday morning, make my delivery and be done with this particular load. Roland, how you doing? Mr. Ewing? Hope everybody's having a good time, good day. And a good morning to you, Raleigh. Huawei, he's getting ready to go to bed. And everybody else in between. Oh, Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. like I said, we're going to get this 47,000 pound chunk of concrete where it needs to go. They've already had a little bit of snow in Idaho. I believe they had a little bit of snow in Colorado last weekend. As long as I can avoid that till I get my next load, I'll be happy. But like I said, you know, that's our basic update. Connecticut to Washington, 47,000 pounds of concrete, one of 3 pieces. Hey, Miss Josie, how you doing, ma'am? One of the few very nice lady, Josie. If you need some you know, kind of heirloom jewelry, go talk to Josie. She's probably got something for you. All right, here we are. Humboldt. All right, we got a lane closed up here, looks like. Left lane closed, yep. Get away from this guy on the shoulder. You good? Just a long, long trip. Vehicles over 12 foot wide exit here. We are 12 foot wide, so we don't have to exit. We can scoot through here. Somewhat okay. You know, as long as we ain't driving like a maniac, we should be okay. You know, we don't want to be hitting that Jersey wall, so we got plenty of room there, plenty of room to the cones. Left lane closed for 2 miles. Now you're over 12 foot, they're going to put you over on that side road right there. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pierre, South Dakota. State capital. I've been through Pierre one time. Mackerel. Yep, this is the exciting part of South Dakota. Yeah, climb the hill a little bit. Works Casino. I don't know, remember seeing that sign before. Whatever. McCook County. Mile marker 377. Getting ever closer to Wyoming. Alrighty, well that's about as much fun as I can stand. I don't know about you. So, I want to say thank you everybody for joining me. I do appreciate that. I'm going to go ahead and sign off and listen to a little bit of music. Then I'll spend the rest of the night on the phone with my wife. And then we will see what tomorrow brings. So until then, thank you all for joining me. I do appreciate it. Everybody have a good, safe night or morning, i.e. Raleigh. And just everybody keep your head on a swivel and keep the sunny side up. And God bless everybody. Thank you much. Talk to you later.